One. Alpha One.
Dreamers versus doers. We have a lot of those sa mundo. Nahahati ang mundo. Pero I would say there are more dreamers than doers. Probably. Or most likely there are more doers. There are more dreamers than doers. Kasi if we had a lot of doers, mas maraming na-accomplish na magandang stuff sa mundo. Okay, so yun yung topic natin for tonight. What is the difference between a dreamer and a doer, and where do you want to be? Or what do you want to be? Which one would you choose, or should you choose to be? Yun. Okay, so as always, we start off with my partner, Brian. Bri, dreamers versus doers. First of all, what is it? And saan tayo dyan? Saan mo gusto mapunta?
Tansya ko, Brad. Akin, personally, lahat naman tayo nag-umpisa sa dreamer. Lahat tayo, we have this, di ba? Possibly lahat naman, we have this great idea of a better future, a better life for us, and some better life for other peoples as well. Other people as well, di ba? Parang may gusto rin tayong ma-achieve na makakatulong din sa kapwa natin. Pero ang take ko is we shouldn't be stuck dun sa dreaming part eh. Pag may naisip tayo idea, gaano man kalaki yan, pero gusto talaga natin. Dream nga eh, di ba? Dream, meaning importante sa'yo, gusto mo talaga. You have to take action. Hindi pwedeng hindi, saka na. Parang wala pa kasi yung resources na kailangan ko eh. Or pag yumaman na ako, or pag ganito na ako, ganyan na ako. The point yung hirit na nga na yumaman na ako, pag hindi rin klaro sa'yo what's mayaman. So, hindi mo rin alam gagawin. So, it would remain an idea for you eh. Parang grandeur idea lang, pero technically, execution, hindi mo i-execute. So, hindi difference maker dyan is dun sa mga dreamers, sino yung magta-transcend to become a doer? Sino yung magta-transcend to become or to be someone who executes their dream? Yun yung difference. So, gaano man kalaki yung dream nyo, whether you want to create the Silicon Valley of the Philippines or you want to build yung dream house, diba? Or ano man, gaano man kasimple yan, you have to take action. Make the most out of your resources right now. Hindi yung pwede, yung sasabihin na lang natin lagi na pag naabot ko na to, ganyan, ganito. Ano ba ang tanong na sasagutin natin dyan is, ano yung pwede kong gawin ngayon with what I have right now to at least chip away dun sa dream na yan, to start building that dream. Ano yung brick from that dream na pwede kong malagay or malay as foundation ngayon to that big dream based on what I have now, based on what's available for me right now. Ganun lang kasimple. Execution, let's execute the dream. We have to transcend from being a dreamer towards someone who would execute that dream to become to be a doer. Take mo, Chong.
Yun nga, like what Brian mentioned, maraming people who wander off in their thoughts, imagining things. It's good to imagine. Actually, it's good to dream. Sabi nga nila, libre mangarap, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Pero at some point in your life, you have to stop. You have to stop the dreams and put those dreams into action. Doon na pumapasok yung doers. The beauty of this is you can always start. It's never too late to do anything in life. It's never too late to change. So, huwag natin isipin na naiwanan na tayo, huli na. Kumbaga, dumaan na yung bus. No, hindi nangyayari yun. You can always start now. Pero yeah, that's the big difference. Yung action yung commitment to action, which is napakahirap gawin. It's easy to talk about it. But putting in the consistency, the time of being a doer, ang hirap especially if tinitingnan mo like the amount of work that you have to do. the amount of hours you have to dedicate to your craft, the amount of events or gatherings you're gonna miss because you're going after something. Mahirap siya i-swallow eh. So like what Brian said, most important thing is to make bite-sized chunks out of yung goals eh. What can I do today, tomorrow, today, or in the next hour, in the next 30 minutes, in the next 5 minutes that can push me towards my goal. I think that's the most important thing eh, is we compartmentalize yung goal natin, yung dream natin. Kasi if we always look at the end product, ang laki eh, and it seems like it's so far away. So, yun yung isang tip namin, how you can like transform yourself from being just a dreamer to a doer. Small sections, bite-sized pieces of our goals. We have to identify them, then get them at the time na sinet out natin. Um, Mahirap kasi kapag hindi tayo naging time bound if we don't put deadlines on ourselves. Most likely we're gonna put these things off eh. Mamaya na yan. Next week meron ako. Kumbaga next week magagawa ko yan. Pero yun nga eh. Let's be faithful to the timeline. Let's be faithful to the timeline. That's the only way na magiging doer tayo. If we put deadlines of ourselves and we be faithful to those deadlines, importante yun. Pero yun nga, like what Brian said, let's minimize it. Paliitin natin. Kumbaga, ganito lang yung dream natin, ganito lang muna tapusin natin. Let's go milestone after milestone. And let's not forget to reward ourselves whenever we hit something. Whether it be significant progress or not, a small step is already significant eh. Hindi dapat natin baliwalain yung mga na-achieve natin or mga nagagawa nating effort. Yun. Yun yung for me guys, and I think the whole idea of this podcast, the why we share yung thoughts namin sa ating lahat and why you share your thoughts to us is we all want to be doers in this life. We have a finite time here on earth and we want to be doers. Diba?
Good.
So, that's it for me. Yun. If we are still dreamers, mag-convert na tayo to doers. Brian, any last words for our audience?
Ayun, just an example guys, straight up example, kami ni JP. There are days din na syempre nahihirapan din kami mag-create ng episodes and even dun sa bigger project eh, parang yung development ng mga products na challenge din kami. And there are days na hindi ka talaga motivated eh, kahit gaano mo kagusto yung ginagawa mo. There are days pagod ka or there are days minsan na masisiraan ka lang din ng mga tools or ng equipment. Pero that's where discipline kicks in eh. So, totoo, yung sabi ni JP and sinabi ko rin kanina na chunk size. Kung ano yung pwede kong gawin ngayon that would help. Kasi minsan binabaliwala na natin yung chunk size efforts or yung mga small efforts dahil tingin natin it wouldn't make a difference. Pero yung consistency working on those chunk size, malaking bagay yun. So yun, guys. Thank you. Kayo, anong take nyo sa being a dreamer and being a doer? Anong dreams nyo na yung dreams nyo ba based kung napakinggan nyo to, tingin nyo ba umpisahan nyo na ngayon? Share lang sa comments or any thoughts other than dun sa mga tinanong namin. Then, website natin, www.imbnalpha.com. Social media accounts, podcast directories, and yung YouTube channel natin. Nandiyan na rin ako post. Search for Beyond Alpha Podcast. Click subscribe and click the notification bell. That's it, guys. Thank you, and let's start doing. See you next episode.